Hey guys, it's Adrianne, and I'm a homeschooling mom to two 13-year-olds, also a wife. Today I'd like to share a video of a thrift haul that I got. There is a local business here that it's a nonprofit that gives out free books to school districts and things, and they were having a warehouse sale, and it was a fill-a-bag sale of however many books can fill in a bag you can get for $10. So these are the books that I got in the bag. Then they had another section where you could just take home whatever you wanted. It was all free. So I got a box of, well, it's not a full box, but I got a box of stuff that I found because they had it was just bins and bins, and you had to dig through them. So first thing I picked up was this Japanese phrase book from Lonely Planet. Got this just because my daughter's always talking about going to Japan, and it's something that we want to do as a family, so I just picked it up just in case we do decide to go. This I also found, I read this sometime in the 2000s, I think, but I remember it very well and I like to reread it, so I picked that up. I found A Girl Named Disaster by Nancy Farmer. Sorry, my light isn't there. No pictures. I found 100 words every middle schooler should know. We're just gonna go through this and make sure we know all these words before we start on SAT prep and things for next year, since they are in 8th grade this year. So this is a Barron's, I think. Oh no, American Heritage Dictionaries. So it just has like the words and how to pronounce it, plural noun, the definition, and then word origin also, and then a quote using that word. Then I found the Complete Persepolis, I think, or maybe Persepolis. I think Build Your Library uses these in their high school. Oh look, I got a little free bookmark. I also think Guess Hollow has at least one of the books on their list. I got The Great American Dust Bowl, which I like this size of the book. It's skinnier and longer than normal. It's a hardback, and it's actually a graphic novel, which I did not know that, but I have seen it on a few homeschooling websites, book websites. Since our kids are going to be going into high school soon, I got the driving book. Everything new drivers need to know but don't know to ask. So I just thought it'd be good for our life skills section of the day. Once we get through, right now we're on the tween life skills, and then we'll go to the teen one, and then I'll throw in this one after that. This one's called In the Line of Fire, Presidents' Lives at Stake by Judith George. It's a scholastic book. So it's about the presidents who did get assassinated, and then the ones that survived their attempted assassinations. Okay, so I was looking for the table of contents. Maybe I'll read the back of the driving book. Says, before you hit the highway, cruise the pages of this essential driving guide. Congratulations, you have passed your road test, but there's more to learn about driving even after receiving your shiny new license. With real anecdotes from young drivers, law enforcement officials, and driving instructors, the driving book covers both everyday challenges and more unexpected mishaps of driving. And this updated edition is perfect for today's teen driver. Learn when and how to safely handle text messaging, music playlists, GPS, navigation, and other disruptions as they arise. So before you put the pedal to the metal, find a handy place in your car to keep this indispensable book and coast from back roads to freeways with ease. Picked up this Teen Cuisine New Vegetarian Cookbook by Matthew Lucrezio. So I took this one home because it has more pictures than, you know, actually like step-by-step pictures, which I really liked. And they weren't super easy things like other ones I've picked up. It's like making a grilled cheese sandwich. That's my kids are beyond that already. So I wanted to get them some more choices. But also listening to them, what they wanted to do more healthy choices. So I found these two, I think they're Usborne, maybe not, but Shakespeare storybooks. I found a Hamlet and King Lear by Andrew Matthews. So they're just like a easier understanding of Shakespeare. Here's like all the ones they carry in this area. I can't get my light off. So I found those. The K by Theodore Taylor. I guess this was an ex-school book, or somebody never returned it to their school and then it ended up in the donation pile. This one I picked up for myself, Paper Towns by John Green. He also wrote The Fault in Our Stars. I have not seen, it's a movie. I haven't seen Paper Towns, but I have seen the movie The Fault in Our Stars, and I really did enjoy it. So I thought maybe I'd read this one before seeing the movie. This one says, Quentin Jacobson has spent a lifetime loving the magnificent Margot Roth Spiegelman from afar. So when she cracks open a window and climbs back into his life, summoning him for an ingenious campaign of revenge, he follows her. When their all-nighter ends and a new day breaks, Margot has disappeared, but Q soon learns that there are clues, and they are for him. Embarking on an exhilarating adventure to find her, the closer Q gets, the less he sees the girl he thought that he knew. So John Green is John Green from the YouTube. I didn't know that. I just thought they had the same name. This next one I actually picked up for a gift, really, as a gift for my brother-in-law. Star Wars Origami. 36 amazing paper folding projects from Galaxy Far, Far Away. He likes Star Wars. I just clean it up better. But it looks like a lot of little... Oh, it even brings little papers. I didn't look at it that much. I just saw Star Wars and I did a quick flip through and I took it. I picked this one up to read to my kids. Their grandmother has Parkinson's disease. She's still in the early stage, maybe it's stage 1. I think she's getting into stage 2 now, but it's called I'll Hold Your Hand So You Won't Fall, A Child's Guide to Parkinson's Disease. This is based, like, it's geared toward a little bit younger than my kids, but about the same age, and how they can, you know, what they might be seeing, and so they can understand better what Parkinson's is and how it affects their grandparent. I picked this up, Amazing Maya Inventions That You Can Build Yourself. It's by Nomad Press. So it's just black and white. Well, actually it's more like green and white. But I thought it might be fun to go through and read some things when we go through Mayan culture again later this year. I found this Abraham Lincoln, An Illustrated Life and Legacy. This one's a hard, like, bubbly, kind of like squishy book cover, but it's hardback. Thunder Bay Book Press. So this one has some illustrations that are in color. It has, I held on to this page right here because it also has like things open, you can slide things out, kind of like those like piratology and dragonology books. There's some pamphlets in there. It says, oops. So I thought this was good. There's a few of those little pamphlets in there that you can pull out. So interactive. I found this Spotlight, the Vikings. I think this is kind of old, but it'll go, it's short and it'll go good when we get to the Vikings later this year. It reminds me of just like a mini-sized DK book. I got this Painless Writing by Barron's. I picked up an algebra one that I really enjoyed. Like it spoke like to the student and it was easy to understand, so I thought this might come in handy. They get stuck on, you know, writing a little clearer. I found this God Gave Us Heaven hardback book. Like everything that I picked up is very good condition, like extremely good condition. So what I paid for this, like less than $1 a book. I think I got basically like 65 cents or something for a book. And then I got, this is old, Tony Little. I think I was a little younger for this, but my husband remembers him. But this is a diet and recipe book, and we liked it because it had recipes and exercises that you could do also to help you lose weight. So it has good pictures, step-by-step cooking instructions, and see, they even have like workouts. So I thought that was a little bit of both, which is handy. I found this algebra textbook, Introductory Algebra. So sometimes I don't, you know, can't explain well enough for my kiddos. So I always like to find anything about algebra, and that way if their current curriculum is not explaining it well enough and I can't explain it well enough, I'll have, you know, other ones that we could look at and maybe they'll get it. Because they just don't like watching videos. They did like their whole 4th grade year was all virtual and they just hated it. That's actually why we ended up doing homeschool. Sorry, I saw a little dust bunny on my bar there. And then the last thing was this anatomy coloring book. This one is used. They used the first, that one's already colored in the cells, but they didn't get too far. Like the first 50 pages or so. And then the rest of the book is clear, so I thought this might help them. I know I've seen it like on Guess Hollow's high school level anatomy curriculum. So that's the stuff I got from the fill a bag. So then the free side, which was all mostly picture books, I'll show you those. I'm going to knock over everything. Let me grab those out of my box. Okay. These were harder to find, well, you know, not too damaged books, but I did find this Magic School Bus. I just collect these. When I see them, I pick them up. I used to love Magic School Bus, so if I find a Goodwill or anywhere, I just pick them up for when my kids have kids maybe, or, you know, someone else needs to be homeschooled. I just think they're full of knowledge. So I'll do that one last. I found this other, a smaller Magic School Bus, but I like that it was Get to Ants in Your Pants, and it's more of a younger, geared toward a younger kid. But still in very good condition. A Promise is a Promise by Robert Munch. I have a few Robert Munch stories, like the Snowsuit and Paperback Princess. I have David's Father. I like them. Here's If You Made a Million by David Schwartz. So this one we had borrowed from the library when we did this a while ago, but I liked it, so when I saw it I just went ahead and picked it up. It was free. This one, The Wall by Eve Bunting. Sorry. This one's a hardback rainbow reading book. Also, if I see a rainbow reading book, I usually pick it up. This one is in excellent condition also. These ones are geared toward older. So this is one we'll be going through for health later on this year. What's the deal with smoking? So it says, why do people start smoking? What are the risks of passive smoking? And why is it so hard to give up smoking? The What's the Deal series provides the facts young people need to make informed decisions about drugs. Each book is explores different opinions backed up by real-life case studies and quotes from drug users, ex-users, and health professionals. This book provides the information you need to make up your own mind about smoking. This looks like also an ex-library book. It's hardback too, and it is in very good condition. Sorry. This is more like a table book just for the kids to look at. Ripley's Believe It or Not, Dare to Look. This is number 10. I don't know how old this is. Let's see. 2013? Almost 10 years old. It was slappy. It's nice. Okay, back to some picture books. Knots on a Counting Rope, another Reading Rainbow book by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. Oh. This is good for Native American studies. Or we're going to go through American history again. Okay, I picked up a couple. Oh, I found Pedro's Journal, which we have never read. I keep skipping it. So maybe this year we'll read it. I found this Frog and Toad. I always pick up Frog and Toad books. This one is a level 2, Frog and Toad Together. This one's a little bit bent, but it's still, inside it's still really good. Some of my Frog and Toad books were like just falling apart. This one is a biography on Harry Houdini, the legend of the world's greatest escape artist. This one I just got because just something interesting, a biography to have on hand just in case we need to write a biography on somebody. This one is a little bit more interesting. And I have Shakespeare Can Be Fun, Romeo and Juliet. So now I have 3 shorter versions. This is a bit sticky. And we have Mama, Do You Love Me? I was not sure if I actually have this book or Papa, Do You Love Me, but they are both really great books. I love these for like Valentine's time. I got a picture book of Sacagawea. I have a couple other of these David Adler books, so I thought this would be good to add to my little collection. I don't know how historically accurate this one is, but I do have several other Adler books. So this one, my kids are half Filipino, so my husband's Filipino. So I found A for Adobo by Nelson Augustine, Filipino English ABC book, but it's all about food. So kare-kare, lumpia. Sorry, I wasn't saying anything. Hamon de bola, itlog, nupula. I'm not very good at Tagalog ginitan or ginatan. Sorry. Adobo, bebingka. There you go. Dandelions by Eve Bunting. So this one is like during the Oregon Trail type, you know, going west books era. So I've always wanted to get this one. I've had it on my wish list for a long time, so I was so happy to find it and in awesome condition. It says, eager to start a new life in a new land, Zoe and her family journey west to the Nebraska Territory in the 1800s. When they arrive at their claim, nothing distinguishes it from the miles and miles of surrounding prairie. Even after they build their soddy, the home can't be seen from any distance. Zoe has never seen Papa so happy or Mama so sad. But when she takes a trip to the small prairie town with Papa, Zoe sees something that might make a difference to their new soddy and to Mama's life too. And I found this picture book, Unusual Chickens for the Exceptional Poultry Farmer. I know that this is on Torchlight Curriculum reading list, and we actually did I picked that up during Black Friday just to get some different kind of books in there, because my kids really, I don't know, they seemed bored with I love history, but they were kind of bored with the history books, the fictional history. I can't even think of what it's called. But so I decided to try to find some different books for them because they were not interested. So Seymour Simon is another author I like to pick up science books from, and this one is Earth, Our Planet in Space. This one, I think I've seen them in color. This one's in black and white, but still has a lot of information. And you just read. Okay, last picture book, You Are Special by Max Lucado. Oh, wrong way. And then I found this. This is a very nice linen-like cloth red. It says Collector's Edition, The Season to Share, The Gift of the Magi. Very pretty edition of this book. And the inside was like new. There's nothing written, no no pages torn out. That was confusing words. So I thought this would be a great addition to our Christmas books. Which I'll probably do a Christmas book next year, like a lot of what we have, because when we moved across the country, basically we went from Virginia to where we currently are, all the way across the states, and I left most of my Christmas books home at my dad's house. So hopefully little by little I'll be getting more of those. I haven't gotten any this year, so I just picked up a couple new ones this year. But well, that was it. I hope you enjoyed my huge thrift haul, and I hope you join me for other hauls and other content. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.